Working from home is the new norm for everyone. It is no different for physicians. We're living in a new normal of post-pandemic era. This new paradigm of virtual care comes with its own challenges. The first step is to make sure that you have a good setup to practice telemedicine, as it's here to stay. Places like these are great for family fun, but this is not the right place to practice telemedicine. What you need is a place where you can isolate yourself so you can concentrate on providing care to our patients virtually. Having an isolated space like a home office is crucial for providing focused care for our patients. In this video, I'm going to show you my setup, not for you to replicate, but actually so you can take inspiration and create your own setup. Creating an isolated space like this puts you in a psychological mindset that you have arrived at work. One of the key things in a home office is the office chair. It is important that you find a chair that works best for you. This particular chair was recommended by a radiology colleague who has been sitting in front of screens for some time, as you know. The two key components are lumbar support and headrest. Do not forget the headrest. As you're spending more and more time in front of a computer screen on a chair, it is important that you do not develop any cervical spine issues over time. The second key component that I particularly like about this chair is the variability of the arm rest, and it helps me type faster and better while I'm doing my work over telemedicine. You may choose your own chair, but do not forget the lumbar support and the headrest. When working long times from home, it is important that you change your position from sitting to standing. That is why I recommend a standing desk. This is from Uplift. This has been reviewed by the Wirecutter. Link in the description of one of the best standing desks that are available. With a click of a button, I can change the position from sitting to standing. One of the other options is this MOFT stand. This is very simple cardboard origami sort of setup that you can quickly turn a sitting desk into a standing desk on the cheap. The second key component of a home office is the computer screen that you're going to use. There are multiple options that you can consider. The one that I like is an ultra-wide monitor, which gives me two different spaces to work with. One of the spaces is where I can put on my telehealth platform, and the other one would be your EMR. But it depends on your own workflow, how your telehealth platform is set up and how it is easier for you to document. I still prefer either an ultra-wide or a dual screen, which gives you faster productivity while you're referencing old charts, old data, and easier to access telehealth platform on the other side. My recommendation is this Dell computer. The links are in the description. The portal that we discussed, WeDoc, is amazing and fantastic in a way that you can actually perform both electronic medical record while having a live audio visual of the patient providing telemedicine care within the same window. So you can achieve, while you're on WeDoc, same process within one screen and may not require a dual monitor. However, this may not be true for other telehealth platforms. The second piece of equipment that is important is your webcam. For truly producing good quality video, you need to have only 1080p. Currently, I have a Logitech Brio, which is a 4K, which is quite frankly an overkill. In the description, I've added Logitech C920S, which is a great webcam, and it is cheaper, and that's what you need. It has a great mic, it has a privacy cover, and it has great speakers just in case your audio Bluetooth connection loses. The other thing I recommend is this webcam stand. If you put the camera all the way on top of the screen, it feels like you're looking down. It is not the ideal position. To create a rapport with the patient, you need to maintain an eye contact. That's why I recommend this stand for your webcam. And if you are actually placing it in the right way, because this is your EMR, and right here it's your telehealth portal, you can actually see the patient while you're examining the patient, maintaining an eye contact, which is important for creating clinical rapport. I prefer using Bluetooth audio as my main audio source. My current choice is Apple AirPods Pro, or you can use your regular AirPods. For some reason, they have had better connection than all the others that I've used. The benefit is that while you're moving, you do not snap your wired headphones, and also this produces a near more connection for your mic. So make sure when you're starting your telehealth connection that your mic is set to your Bluetooth AirPods or headphones, whatever you're using. One of the questions I regularly get is how much internet speed do you need while you're practicing telemedicine? From a technical perspective, all portals that I know of transmit at 1080p. You do not need a faster connection, technically speaking, more than 25 megabits per second. But as we all know, we have 25 different devices on our home that are connected to our internet. To have a stable, reliable connection, I recommend a speed of around 100 megabits per second so that you do not lose any connection. One thing to consider is that the computer that is at the remote location or the patient sitting at home may not have a faster internet. So slightly faster internet at your side can produce a more reliable telehealth experience. One of the things people experience more issues is home Wi-Fi. It has to be reliable, and I recommend the Google Nest Wi-Fi. I've tested multiple, including the Wi-Fi 6 versions. Believe it or not, the Google Nest Wi-Fi has been the most reliable for me. It is also a mesh network, so if, for example, your home office is away from the router, that would produce a stable, reliable connection to your home office. Most of you do not have a desktop, and generally, laptop sales have outperformed desktop by a wide margin. When you're working on a laptop, it's a little different. The two things I'm going to recommend is number one, potentially getting a separate Bluetooth keyboard that will help you type better, faster with a numeric pad, and also use a Bluetooth mouse. This again puts you into an environment, mentally speaking, that you're at work and you're actually in a home office, and also improves efficiency of work. The second thing I would recommend, if you are actually using the laptop on your desk, is using the MOFT laptop stand. This is excellent stand that props up your laptop in a way that it actually comes at a more eye level. If you are using a laptop, a second screen becomes an issue. There are multiple options. The first and foremost is using your iPad if you have one. If you're using a Mac, you can use the Sidecar. If you're using Windows, there's an application called Duet Display or a free application called Desk Space. All the links are in the description that can project a second screen if you have a Windows computer on your iPad. And of course, with Mac, you can use Sidecar. If you're planning to buy a new computer specifically for the reason of telemedicine, I would recommend for a Windows option, go with Dell XPS. It's thin, lightweight, enough power to do everything, or a MacBook Air. Verge has done a complete review on those two laptops, link in the description. If you don't want to use your iPad as a dual screen, there are other multiple options that are available in the market. You can directly connect over USB-C from your laptop into a portable dual screen monitor, which is excellent at times when you have to move to a different position as well. One of the reasons I love this desk is because of this hammock. Shh, don't tell my wife, I'm working telemedicine. Thanks for your time. Please like, subscribe, and share. Follow me on LinkedIn and Twitter.